Hey guys, tired as hell. About to be flying out to the US in about a few hours, but before I go, I thought I'd talk to you guys about Paldea Evolved. Now, remember what I told you guys before? There was a few cards in that set that just did not make sense. I didn't know why these cards were climbing up where they were. I think it was maybe just FOMO. It could have been just people trying to get them to go. Maybe they saw the Japanese market, whatever. But let's take a look at some of those cards because the prices, they're not what people thought they were going to be. And as I told you, some of these cards are very unsustainable. As you can plainly see right here. Now, these are the prices right now. This over here, this is what the price was, I would say, a few weeks ago when I put this video out. These prices were going up, the Magikarp was going up, Tyranitar was kind of leveling off, Raichu was on the climb, Iono was kind of just, she hit her peak and was kind of just tapering off now. So let's take a look and see how they've done since then. Alright, so we're going to take a first look at the biggest card of the whole set. Let's take a look at Iono. And as you can see, since the last time we had that video, which I believe was a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, yeah, that would be right around here. And as you can see, it's tapered off. It was falling off a little bit, but then as you can see, it's kind of rounding out right here. So I'm guessing that it's probably going to end up sitting somewhere around 100. That's what I'm gonna guess, that when it finally, it's gonna slowly taper off a little more. Even though you see it over here, the market price 123, you see the sales going for 115. It's gonna keep going. It's gonna have that, you know, the waifu-ish thing going for it. So it's probably gonna sit about 100, maybe at the lowest 75. But as you see, it's tapered off. I expected that, just like Miriam from the previous set. So now let's take a look at the biggest culprit of this whole set. This one would be Magikarp. This card hit $80 for no damn reason. Okay, sure, the art's great. Like I said, reminds me of Giratina. Love Giratina art. This, there was nothing special about it outside of it just being an illustration rare. It's not even a special illustration rare. Doesn't have anything special going about it. Matter of fact, most of these cards all have some kind of issues with them. Most of the illustration rares are just like trainer gallery rares, where if you look in the back, there's corner issue, edge issue, you name it. You very rarely see any of these in mint condition. But as you can see right here, it was hitting at 80. It was last time we talked, it was 80, 82, 83. I was like, oh, it's going up there. It was trying to go for the moon, and then now this thing plummeted into the ground. It just fell down a hole. Look at this. Look what we're looking at here. 47, 39, 35. Before, you can see it was in the 50s and the 60s. Now it's starting to get into the 30s over here. This card's going to keep going down. There's no reason for it to be that high. It was just all hype. They saw it in Japanese. Oh, it's a beautiful card. It is a beautiful card. I love it. It's great. Looks amazing. Not $80 amazing. Maybe 20, 30, 40-ish amazing. And this thing's gonna keep going down. It's like I thought maybe it might level off at 50 just because it got pushed so high. I didn't think it's gonna bottom out, but it's going down. Maybe 30 will be its resting point, a little bit higher than Tyranitar and Raichu. Which, by the way, Tyranitar over here, last time we talked, he was already falling off a little bit. He was already hitting that $30 mark, and he's already down to $20 now. So this card lost about $10 of value-ish. And but it looks like right here it's leveling out. It had a nice little consistent drop, and then it's leveling out here. So I'm thinking about $15-20 is going to be the safe point for Tyranitar. Raichu was another one that went up, and it's a beautiful card. I think it's cute. It's adorable, you know. But that card had nothing else going for other than the Q factor, which is enough for cards to go up there. I mean, it's enough to push some cards up. I mean, that's why we have the little waifu thing. Some waifus don't have any TCG value, and they just look pretty, and boom, there, you know, money. Because waifu. But yeah, you see, she's Raichu's rounding out. You see the market value currently about $18, but it's gonna be. I think it's safe to say it's gonna be about a $15 to $16 card once it, because it looks like it's starting to really flatten out here. It's a consistent flatten out. So I'm gonna say about $16, $15 at the lowest. I mean, it's a beautiful card, very cute, very cute. Now, as you can see with all these cards here, a lot of them dropped. Practically almost all of them dropped. I mean, let's take a look at this one, the full art. I don't even think it hit that high to begin with. Yeah, I mean, that one stayed very consistent. I mean, when we talked, it was about right here. So I would say it was about in between the $45 range. And if you didn't look right over here, it's $41 about roughly, and so it didn't really change much. The other card that I would say didn't change much was Chien Po, and I want to say that's because he has a lot of TCG value right now. I've seen people asking me for him. That's the biggest factor for this one, is he has TCG playability. The moment that the TCG playability for this card goes down. So, what was the thing we learned about this video? Don't go for cards that have these unsustainable prices and they have no reasoning behind it. You look at a card, if it's priced high, then I mean, just think about it for a second. Does it have TCG value? No. Magikarp had no TCG value. Does it look nice? It's all right, but it's not the special, like, it's not the secret of that set. Is it short print? No, it wasn't short print. So what did it have going for it that pushed it up to $80? Nothing. It was unsustainable. So when you guys look at these next future sets that come out, and you see these cards that just spiked and just taken off for no reason whatsoever, you really need to take a look at it. You really need to look at the card and find out just the TCG factor, the short print factor, and the rarity factor. Like, you know, if this Magikarp was textured, guarantee you it would have sat at 80 or 100. But it has nothing. It has nothing special going for it. It's just like the regular trainer gallery version for Paldea Evolved. So you guys got to keep your eye out. Make sure that you're not going to fall into these little price traps, because a lot of these cards, they don't deserve to be at the price they are, and they are eventually going to fall. Was this set a bad set? No. I liked the set. I didn't like the set for the I didn't like the set for the special ones, like the special high rarity cards like this. I liked the set for the Tyranitar, the Magikarp, the Raichu, and you know, a couple other of the illustration rares. I didn't really care about Iono. And some of these Pokemon I have no idea who they are, like Chien Po and Chiyu, and I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing them right. And yeah, I mean, I like these ones. The Magikarp, the Tyranitar, the Raichu, they were the ones for me. That was the reason. That's what made the set for me. So, anyways, this is JustByrdnest. I'm out. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on just what to look out for in the future when you see cards just go up for no dang reason. Be safe, guys. Spend wisely. Don't waste your money on stuff like this. Alright, I'm out. Later.